And there we go. We've got both started. So hello everyone. It is the one and only Kishiro and the sniper Sirdeadeye, and today we are doing another fucking tier list. And as you can see right there, he's already there. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck Boruto.
Fuck Boruto. Fuck the tales of
Yeah.
Naruto's son and his other son and the girl that I forgot
Oh,
was there.
don't you know? It's about the Naruto after story, talking about his son. I don't give a
I
shit.
watched Naruto for years. I don't give a fuck about Boruto.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright, I'm just making sure everything's coming through alright. Um,
there.
but if for some reason my fucking application doesn't want to work,
If that happens, it's a shame. Mine's working, so let's keep going.
I mean it's not showing up the stream itself. It's showing up your stream, but it's not showing up mine for some fucking reason.
Oh, sometimes it
No,
takes a
no, not
bit.
Grab Cross.
Sometimes it takes a bit.
Yeah, well, did it?
I'm gonna have a quick check. Yeah, yours. I can see that. So,
Hello everyone, my name is Sirdeadeye.
did you really just not
I
start it?
forgot, I forgot.
Yeah, we are professional Twitch streamers,
He
everyone.
did an intro on his. I forgot to press stream.
We are professional streamers. Well, I am.
Oh,
I
you're
sent out a
good.
tweet in advance, so go follow me on
No,
Twitter if you
just
wanted to
that.
know about our daily habits and shit, or when I'm taking a poo, because I do send that sometimes. No, I'm joking. I never do that.
What intro on my end, fucking hell.
Yeah, what an intro. Just you fucking not pressing record. Professional Twitch streamer. Right there. Jackass.
Oh yeah, definitely. Anyway, I do just need to just do one more thing and then I will be ready.
Is it
Uh,
is it use your brain cell?
ah, Uno momento.
Oh, you didn't think of that. That's a problem. I can still see that, so should I hide that?
No, I'll be fine.
Um, whilst he's doing that chat, I want to say thank you so much for just coming out and watching our stream. Because we know you've, in all fairness, got nothing else better to do than to watch these two idiots. So if you do want to see more of us just be idiots, then just follow Keisha021 on Twitch. That's the more important one. Yeah, just shameless promotion. Just yeah, Keisha021. Just everyone loves that guy. The Deadeye's been eh.
Sorry. Sorry about that. I had to give my family the warning that I am streaming, so not to play musical shit.
And I don't need to do that.
Yeah, well, my family plays music, so I need to give them the fucking warning.
Well, I mean, the only
Alright,
family
anyway.
member I've got in my house is my mother, and even then, like she's not blaring music up the stairs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, so but you gotta remember, I'm essentially my room is right above the living room.
Oh yeah, that's fair. And mine's right
So
next to the
anyway,
shitter, so
easy access.
easy
Anyway,
access. Yeah, now
um,
let's get her fucking started with the first one, Blue Exorcist.
oh yeah, I did start another one by the way. I reset. I put all of them in fucking D.
Well, you showed us that. We're doing that one.
We're doing that one after.
Mm-hmm.
And the only ones I put into S was Jotaro. What the fuck is he? I'm just gonna put them now for future reference. Jotaro. Where the fuck are you? Come on,
Who are you referring to?
Speedwagon.
Okay. Well, how
Uh,
about we do the previous one before starting that?
yeah, well, every set. Fuck off. Anyway,
Fuck you.
so Blue Exorcist. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts, like, I know we did this a while ago, like with Blue Exorcist again, but I'm gonna put it in very good, put it like in the mid tier. That's I think the charitable for me giving it very good because it starts off pretty good and then just takes a dive bomb, real fucking
Yeah.
quick.
Uh, I'm just gonna drop that there for now. I think for my end, story was quite good. Um, Character development, bit of an air. Reasons,
Meh.
also a bit of an air. Um, Explanation of story could be better. Other than that, just general style I would say is decent, so I agree with that. If not, just under great, so I would say very good as well.
No,
All right, so next one, Assassination Classroom.
masterpiece. That's my opinion.
Fucking
Is
damn,
just a bit off from being perfect because I like every emotional bit it does right. All the characters they're almost there, but like there is some bits here and there that like they weren't predictable. But I need to rewatch it again because in my biased mind I'm just there like you should they shouldn't have happened because I don't want to
fair
spoil any
enough.
I don't want to spoil anything with the ending because it makes me
Yeah,
create every team.
well, I kind of put spoilers in my one, so
Well, I am just
in the
giving the
case
fair
you want
warning.
to.
We're not going to do the major plot points that happen at the end without. We're not going
Oh
to
yeah, that's
blatantly
fair.
say it. So we're just
Yeah,
going to
so
teeter around it so people who know of it will know what the fuck we're on about.
yeah, so with Assassination Classroom, I've seen it quite a lot, and I did rewatch it recently. So
On what?
every good what
On what?
Crunchyroll.
Okay. I want reference for later because I might watch it again. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, all right. So I did rewatch it recently. I because I've seen it so much, all the good points are just like that's an that's an that's an Uh,
Yeah,
so
but it does everything else like pretty good. Like, but I think they
but
should have like there's some bits with the characters where they like didn't go all the way with them in my opinion. Like with the main character Nagisa, they just didn't. They fleshed out his character pretty well. However, with the development of the mother character, they did it in one episode. I think they should have done it
the
since the
character, oh,
beginning.
what of Nagisa's mother?
Yeah, they should have stretched that out instead of it being just one episode. I think they should have hinted at
Oh
it
yeah, yeah,
before.
definitely.
So like hint, 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 hint here and there, which they don't do. They just go, "This is why," just in one episode. I think it would have been better to stretch it out, like to say like this has been going on for a while instead of it just being said to us through the main character. Just it's like what the main thing in like show business is show don't tell, and
Yeah,
that's like a key bit of my opinion. It's like he just said this has been happening since my dad left. It's like you could have showed us this episode one. You
and
could have
what they
shown
actually
it.
showed was her controlling mother for literally less than 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden,
I love you, son.
I
It's like
all of a
fucking
sudden,
bullshit.
he essentially kicks the adult's ass, and then she's all of a sudden, I'm so sorry, instead of what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah, because main plot point of Assassination Classroom is they're trying to kill the teacher. So they learn assassination techniques,
And they
and
say the main character is a natural born assassin, which is bullshit for plot reasons.
yeah, and then just pretty much incapacitates a guy right in front of her. And instead of her doing like this, the normal thing in real life, which is what the fuck,
Yeah,
is she does the anime thing of I'm so
she just
sorry.
balls her eyes out. I'm so sorry. I was like,
Bullshit. Real life, you'd be putting a pistol to his head and go, "Fuck's wrong with you?"
yeah.
Anyway, I
So
think we talked a bit too
other
long about
than
it.
other than partial bits of the characters that could be better, I would agree with that. With that where it is,
Yeah, like now I think we
but
took.
it's not worth perfect, and it's not worth going down one. So
Yeah, so
Black Butler,
done. And Black Butler, I'm
I'd
very
say very good at this one.
yeah, you're pretty generous on that one in my opinion. I wouldn't put it in Boruto, but I would put it in. I put it in fine, so I think compromise put it in good
Okay,
because
and to
I
give you
I
a
felt
complete spoiler.
nothing when watching it. I felt nothing. Like it felt bland to me, and I didn't couldn't get interested. The only good thing about it, in my opinion, is Sebastian,
Right, fair enough.
as well as the crazy character that's got red hair. And I'm saying that because I don't remember
Grell.
what they identified as.
Grell is they.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say anything then, because I'm pretty sure I would have
Um,
pissed someone off.
well, it's never actually said, but Grell is typically a they because they never specify, and the character is very, very feminine, so it's
So
typically a they.
yeah,
The fan base
with a
goes
bit of
by
a
that.
male voice actor, so it does hand on the side of being like one of the other genders besides heterosexual, because there is a lot, but I don't want to go down that
essentially
rabbit
just
hole.
it's
Sorry.
essentially a very flamboyant bloke.
Yes.
'Cause,
And
which because of the way the character acts, the anime community calls them a they.
yes,
So
because it's not explicitly said, and people have just associated that. Like with I'm gonna say this, but with Attack on Titan, and because it's there on the tier list, that's what the everyone thought about Zoe Hange, and that is because everyone assumed female, but then the person who wrote it said male, and everyone went, "What?"
sorry, the fuck?
That happened in a panel, like talking about. They asked the question about Hange, and like he said, "Oh yeah, he's pretty good." I'm pretty sure he fucked up when he said that, but people ran a mile with it. And said, "Oh my god, the original mangaka said that Zoe is a male. What's going on?"
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Fuck.
like anyone does in a panel, some person fucks up. They're like, "Run a mile, fucking run a mile. You fucked up on the internet."
Essentially ghost stories. It's not because you're a rabbit. Moving on.
Oh, you're too scared to say the rest of it. I understand. Anyway, yeah, it's not because you're a rabbit. It's because you're Black Clover. Let's go.
Yeah, oh my god, you did that well.
Oh, correct, sir. Yeah,
uh,
Black Clover. I'm going to say it from the manga point of view and not the anime. I'm going to put that great. What about you, boy?
I would solely look at it through the anime point of view because I haven't read the manga.
Fair enough.
Um, I'm a little bit of two minds because, um, well, some bits are just plain bullshit, character development and
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention to the viewers he
power of
does
belief.
have multiple personality disorder. That's why he meant two minds in his head.
Fuck off! I do not.
Oh yeah, but as soon as I said that, though, they're thinking, what if he does?
If you're just gonna embed it in their minds and
Well,
just
no, it's the matter of if they choose to believe me or not, and that's the thing is, as soon as you could put something in someone's mind, is they could think you're chatting shit, or they'll go in their bed at night and go, but what if he's telling the truth?
yeah. Anyway,
If you get what I mean,
so
sorry, yeah.
solely through the anime point of view, I'm mainly when it comes to this, I'm mainly going to comment on action scenes and fight scenes because that's
Oh,
just what I'm
they're
gravitating
done
to
so
most.
well. They're done
Yeah,
so well.
other than the one where he uses the was it anti magic form for the first time, that was really shit. But they admitted that, and they're like, "Yeah, we could have done a lot better," and they did make it better.
So you mean like when the like I'm gonna say for the witch arc because I don't remember what the arc's called.
It is that arc.
Uh, Dead arc.
What?
I thought you said dead, yeah, but you said that. Sorry, my ears. Let's quickly do a Google search. Sponsored by Apple.
Okay, so Black Clover.
Yeah, it's the witch arc, and like how he unlocked it is because the witch queen deliberately did. I don't. That's copyright. No, no, take it off. Take it off.
It's this scene. This I'm just going to show this scene. I'm not going to play it
Yeah,
because
then
I
quickly.
did
Yeah,
pause it and
now
move it.
get off of it because we're
Yeah.
breaking two copyrights of that.
Sorry. Oh, this is the one I started. Yeah, there it is.
You found two JoJo's?
Yes.
That's fair. Anyway, yeah, like we were saying, Black Clover.
That's
The action scenes are amazing. I really enjoyed that scene. However, like there was no talking in it or anything else. It's like proof that they did good on that, and then like they've improved their fight of choreography ever since then. However, the story does not pick up that greatly afterwards. Like Black
it
Clover
does
is
kind of
like,
stagnate as
yeah,
Asta's just constantly gaining strength and mastery over this form, and
fuck
he
you.
gets
That
some.
is shown in protagonist logic. So if you're gonna say that shit, we might as well put
It's
all of
with
them in
all of
fine.
them. I know.
Yeah.
All of them has bullshit character development. And I'm going to say this first, especially the next one. That is fucking bullshit power levels after bullshit power levels.
Anyway, let's continue on with the one we were talking about.
Yeah. So anyway, action scenes bloody amazing. The way they go with the
Story, meh.
humor. Yeah, the story is a bit of a meh.
Sorry,
The way
Yuki
they.
Tabata.
All right. The way they
Yeah, I
go
remember
over
his fucking
the.
name.
The way they go with the humor in it is a bit of a decent way to do it.
No, the humor is very good. just like the overall like main story beats, if you get what I mean. Like
Yeah,
the one of the best scenes or the best stories in it is when Asta breaks both his arms and then it's incurable. It's like
because
that's
of
a
the ancient beast curse. Yeah,
that is a good story beat as well as how the series started off to begin with. Because it was aired roughly the same time as My Hero, but instead of it being a like, oh, 20% of us also are born without any superpowers, it's like, oh, then why the fuck are you bitching that you can't be a hero? Like literally there's other people coping with this every day. And Black Clover, he is the only fucker. He is the only fucker who does not have any magic. And it is rightly just that he gets like really depressed and like is just accepting of his death. But then the only way he went out of it is when his brother from the orphanage goes, no, bullshit. If he is most deserving to have magic, don't you dare give up, brother. And that's the first time he said anything like that to him. It's like emotional beats hits damn hard. Everything else
yeah,
is a bit like waiting for something good.
yeah. Some of it can be like that, and some of it can be very drawn out, where it should have just been a very quick conclusion.
Yeah.
But I'm essentially going to end it there. I would overall say it is great.
I'm gonna try him in one last thing.
Yeah.
Is Wizard King versus Licht. And I love that scene because the smile that Licht gives is when he says, go ahead and try, when he tries to destroy the entirety of the Clover Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
I love that smile, and I watched that
I
smile 4 times when it came out.
furthermore, but with not saying any spoilers, the bit that you told me with what they've recently revealed in the manga, I fucking hate about the Wizard King.
Yeah.
About how they
Stupid.
explain how he's so powerful. That's bullshit.
Oh, agreed. And now we're done with that. So sorry about
Yeah.
that little bit of a rant.
Alright,
Bleach.
so Bleach.
Fine.
I kind of expected I expected you to put it in trash, but alright.
No, it's better than Boruto. We're not putting anything else in
I
Boruto.
wouldn't say it's a masterpiece because it does have its flaws, and the flaws are quite major. I would say it's great.
So, yeah, you say great, I
Compromise.
say fine. So we need a compromise with very good and good. Should we do a coin toss with that one? Like heads being one and tails being the other, or like are we going to debate about it? Okay. I say heads for me, tails for you. Well,
Alright.
yeah, it's in good.
Da-da-da.
Yeah.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, sorry, no, that was a good way to say like Fate says it's good. The only reason why is because it is funny, but just a bit over the really. If you didn't know about that, Google could do that when you do the barrel roll. I don't know why he decided to do that.
Because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I
Magpie,
actually kind of forgot.
magpie, magpie.
Fuck off.
I will bully you on stream, magpie. No,
Fucking my MHA.
no. We're back to Bleach. The reason why I say there though is because I I love the voice actor Johnny Young Bosch because I watched it in English, and that's pretty much the only good bit about Bleach in my opinion. I watched hundreds of like around 100 episodes of it, I think, and when I stopped is when there was a fucking talking teddy bear, right?
Oh, come.
And
That was episode
and
7.
all no, not that one. It's when they introduce
Oh,
more.
that would have been around episode 60.
Yeah, that's when I stopped. And like that's when I went, okay, no, you Bleach, you were barely holding on, and then you had more teddy fucking bears.
But the reason why they added more makes sense in the story. However, that entire arc is filler, going by the manga, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Anyway, so I have read the entirety of Bleach. Fucking love it. I've
But they did
got,
the dirty with the anime, like you've said to me,
yes, they have a lot.
because
I do have
they said more money, and the mangaka said we've done it with
essentially,
good. End of story here, and they went,
yeah.
and the producers of the TV show or the
I want
anime
to
went,
say,
no, more money, and then it ended up fucking them over.
I just this is partial spoilers to those who haven't seen it. Uh,
Well, we never know your search history because you keep playing Bleach.
Oh, Brave Souls, yeah. Uh, da, da, da. So Ichigo versus Aizen. Fuck, Hogyokyo I was trying to spell, but I don't remember how to. Yeah, just final battle. This one, I'm
Yep.
not gonna show it
Yeah,
any further
don't
than
play it. Yes.
images. Yeah, this one. When he fights him like this,
Yep.
that was when they kind of, although there were some plot holes before this point,
Yep.
they fully rounded everything out. They explained why Ichigo is the way he is, which was all Aizen's doing. They explained how this all came about to some degree, and they left it on a really good note of Ichigo getting his wish of becoming human, a normal human, essentially.
Yep.
Not going to go any further into spoilers than that,
Yep.
but from there, the reason why it was such a high point in the manga and anime is because that's where Taito Kubo, the creator of Bleach, wanted to leave it. He built everything up for that final moment, and Shonen Jump was like, no, this is making us money, do more. And he was planning to work on other stuff. Taito Kubo wanted to make another series, but because of his contract with Shonen Jump, they forced him to continue with Bleach. So from there, it did go downhill because they had to bring up, pardon me, they had to bring out a enemy out of nowhere, have it make sense of why this would work, have Ichigo get his powers back, and then just go from there. And then, of course, he loses his powers again,
Yeah. Magic.
and more character development. And then they follow up with more bullshit of how he is able to control the hollow in him. Which, not going to go into too much detail, but it's because he's all four of the main races you see.
Anyway, we are now done with your temper tantrum.
Fuck off.
You ran. That would have probably gone on for an hour. But you
No, I was going to leave it there. The last thing I was actually going to say is to follow up with that bit of all, he is part human, part Quincy, part hollow, due to his mother, who was bitten by a hollified Soul Reaper, and part Soul Reaper from his father.
And also, everyone didn't know this, but also Ichigo was Jewish as well. So all of that combined together, and you get still a boring series.
But they that I do like why it makes sense of why he is so powerful and has the hollow and all, but it is such bullshit because it was pulled out of a hat last minute of character development. Then after that, he became insanely powerful.
Alright, now, Boku
Yeah,
no
move
Hero
on.
Academia.
My Hero Academia.
Masterpiece.
I'd agree with that.
And it's not, it is like the same reasons with, like, with Assassination Classroom. It's almost there. And with the current arcs in the manga, it is slowly getting there. I've stopped watching the anime because I've read it. I don't need to watch it again. And they do it so well. And like in the current story as well, it's like so intense. The battle with All for One and like every superhero. It is just like so intense for that war. Um, to start with, I hated Midoriya. That is 100% a fact. I hated that little bastard. And especially
Yeah,
with at the time of that coming out in Black Clover, I love Black Clover. However, as time went on, it
Uno
started
reverse card.
it no, this is Uno reverse plus 4. Is that combination.
Oh, so you're fucked either way.
No, it's somehow it's no, it's your turn and you get plus forward. It's somehow like a bullshit Uno card that never existed. But that's what I'm saying. Or if your name is Sirdeadeye, you pick up 20 cards. That's all bullshit.
What do you mean by that?
No, like like some people can write in those custom cards and they say "fuck you,"
Oh yeah,
essentially. But anyway, so My Hero started off a bit weak in my opinion. Black Clover started off stronger because of how they wrote the main character. I didn't like any other character besides the main character in Black Clover. And My Hero, I hated the main character and I loved the side characters. Later on down the line, I started to um, love more of the side characters in Black Clover and more of the main character in My Hero. Because after Midoriya develops Black Whip, is when I started to give a shit about him. It's like, oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair game because it's in the anime. I can say that one fair game. But Black Whip's so damn cool, as
It
well
really
as
is.
as well as Fajin, Smokescreen, Float, Sixth Sense.
Major spoilers.
Fuck you.
So much for no spoilers.
Yeah, everyone fucking knows that at this point. I'm not
I gave a
spoiled,
spoiler warning, so I'm alright with my end.
and I'm telling everyone on my end, snowflakes. Let's continue. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah. Of course, there's going to be some spoilers, but I'm going to reference stuff that happened months ago, like 2 years ago in the manga.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiling current day stuff. I went very vague with current day stuff.
Yeah,
Like
so,
all the powers I just mentioned from Midoriya happened months ago. It happened months ago. So I'm not spoiling anything too severe. Those are his powers, which is actually that's a bit of a spoiler, but fuck it. It's cool.
Moving on.
Moving on. That's why I decided to love it more, is because they developed it. Kohei Horikoshi started to develop more of the main character and make him see that the world isn't just black and white and it's more defined than that. And it's like, that's a lot better. And also seeing the side character growths as well, like Bakugo. Fucking love Bakugo because of how much of an
Bakugo.
ass he
I'm
is.
sorry, you nerd.
You damn nerd. And he's so fiery and explosive with his personality.
So, my part of My Hero Academia.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, I've had a bit of my rant.
So,
oh, it's taking forever.
Fuck you.
I wanted to do that. Sorry.
You don't know how tempted I was just to fucking end this call.
No, your name will pop up.
I'm alright with that. No, I'm joking. Anyway, so with My Hero Academia, action scenes quite decent. Character development started off with a bit of a meh, but then it brought into it quite quickly. Other than that, when he developed his other powers, that was fucking sick.
Bullshit, but sick.
Oh yeah, it's like I want to win. Character development god. There you are.
Like, I need I need to get more powerful and stronger in the future. Oh, what's this? I drew the last piece of Exodia. What?
Oh, and this magical piece gives me 7 other pieces.
Yeah.
I know it's more than Exodia's needs, but fuck you.
Yes.
Exodia Necros.
Nekrios.
Fuck off. Alright,
What about Exodia Incarnate?
Don't know that, Exodia.
Exactly, fuck you. Exodius, the ultimate forbidden lord.
Alright, anyway.
I know my Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't fucking test me, bitch.
Alright.
You played this game and I'm kicking you right the fuck back down.
Fuck off. Anyway, so.
Next one. Oh, sorry.
I wasn't done with My Hero Academia, but I don't really have much more to say because you've distracted me so much. Yeah, next one. D Grey Man.
Yeah, that's solely you. I've never watched it. Alright then.
I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. Oh wait, I will.
Yeah, create another one just called Boruto.
Add a row above.
No, we're gonna do another one where we both haven't seen it. Alright.
Yeah. So anyway, which I know that was got to be one.
No, that's not for me. I've watched that one.
Oh, I didn't know that. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, so D Grey Man. I don't know what to say too much on this. It is really good. There's a couple bullshit moments, I would say, but there's not many. not compared to some of the others on this list. The characters' motivations are quite clear, although the reason behind them is it can be a bit great at times. The second season of the anime was bullshit. I haven't quite seen it myself, but I need to get into it. But what I know of it is bullshit. Um, the antagonists quite well done, given a quite a decent reason of why they want to do what they want to do. That's really all I have to say about it, because some moments don't quite make sense. The fucking ships that they do are quite decent. Although they do save the best girl just by like, oh yes, you need this ability, just as another character's upgrading his ability.
Right.
Yeah, for the first time ever, they say both characters at the same time lost their ability altered itself and enhanced itself at the same time. To the point where one it saved her from dropping from the stratosphere, essentially, and the other character essentially awakened his true power or something. He gained 100% synchronicity with it. Not too much else is explained on that. I don't really know why, but anyway, moving on. Dragon Ball.
Very good. I'd put it in the same tier as Blue Exorcist because Dragon Ball Z is pretty good. Like I think that is like the pinnacle of the Dragon Ball storyline. Super is just the epitome of nowadays better effects, but more plot armor bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like this anime's been around since the '80s and has been the epitome of oh shit, I'm about to lose. Thinks about friendship. Ha! Magical random power up bullshit.
Yeah, to the point where. No, I'm not going to say that. It doesn't fucking matter at the moment. Yeah.
Now like Blue Kaioken, which was a thing only in the anime.
I was going to say about Eta.
uh, I
Do you know who Eta is?
unintentionally I skipped Dragon Ball because when I watched Dragon Ball Z, I was starting out anime. I thought Dragon Ball Z was its own thing, and when I watched the first bits of it, I was like, "Huh, I think there might have been something else before this." And then it was Dragon Ball, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to continue watching Z." And then like years later, I watched Dragon Ball and went, "This is shit. I'm glad I didn't watch this first."
Yeah, with me, I did watch most of Z. I then was
I've
like,
watched all of Z, all of GT, all of Super.
same. I
The
haven't seen
bullshit! You've just said
Types.
you haven't watched GT, or you haven't watched all of Z. You said.
No, I said when I first
Oh, sorry,
started watching
sorry.
Z.
I chimed in with that. Sorry.
Yeah, when I first started watching Z, I then got just after the Saiyan saga, and I was like, okay, well, there's clearly something before this because on the anime site I was watching, I was like, oh yes, watch Dragon Ball. So I started watching it. I don't remember how far I got into it. I think I don't even know how many episodes Dragon Ball has, but I'm not going to search it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a waste of time doing that one, but yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so I got in actual storyline. It was after the first martial arts tournament that they showed while Goku was a kid, before Piccolo showed up.
For me, it was I got up to eight, Ada, and I think I only just got up to his death, or I watched a clip of it on YouTube, and after that, just dropped it like a sack of shit. I know the main story bits that happened in Dragon Ball, and that was it. That's all I needed to know.
All
Z,
you need to
GT, and
know is
Super,
Goku
yeah.
turned into a great ape and crushed his grandfather. That's all you need to know. And made friends after.
And then made an enemy who, when he killed him, then asexually gave birth to a different version of himself.
Piccolo.
Yeah, asexually meaning he did it by himself, because there are
Yeah.
some breeds of animal that don't need a mate to breed; they just need themselves.
Yes.
Letting you,
Like
the audience,
clownfish.
know, and Deadeye, because he is mentally challenged.
Fuck off. Essentially like clownfish. They change gender when there's too many of one gender.
uh, well, it's more Yeah, it's more the lines of if they don't have a female, because that was like that's a really dark storyline that I
That
remember.
completely changes Finding Nemo, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, and the only reason why you're bringing that up is because you probably saw the Matt Pat thing as well, film
Huh?
theory, because he goes into detail and say that Marlin actually becomes the female of the pack. Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's supposed to be like with genome in clownfish is the alpha. If there's only males, the alpha male will after a couple months start changing into the female of the group, getting like female hormones and stuff, and the next highest ranking fish, no male fish, will become the alpha.
I did not know that.
Yeah, thanks Matt Pat for ruining my childhood.
I mean, it's even worse when you consider Shark Tale had sushi.
Oh yes, but however, Shark Tale gives people nightmares because
You
of how
included?
bad it's animated. No, not me. It gave a lot of other people that nightmare, and I'm just saying like that's my childhood. I watched that film, and I look back at it, and I'm like, God, I was retarded, wasn't I? I shouldn't be saying that sort of thing, but I say it as a joke, meaning like
Huh.
the film is very
You
bad.
say we mean it fully joking, not anything offensive. If you find it offensive, I'm sorry, but go elsewhere.
Well, I'm glad you said, yeah, I'm glad you said that because I think I would have dug the hole deeper. Anyway,
Yeah, moving on.
next one.
Fairy Tail.
That one's good in my opinion. I don't think it's anything better than good.
Due to character bullshit, fucking story not really making sense, I would say about the same.
I stopped around 30 episodes because I realized it was going to be the same
Fuck, you
repetitive
barely
shit.
touched it then.
I think I don't remember. It was
First
either
season of Fairy
30. It was
Tail.
either 30 or 100. I don't
What
remember.
bit do you
I
remember?
stopped at like when they were on the train tracks or something.
When they're on the train tracks, okay.
Like early on.
Yeah,
Nuts.
I hate to break it to you,
That happens a lot.
that's less than episode 20.
Says a lot then, doesn't it?
I think it was around less than episode 20 because after Natsu's introduction, they did jump straight into that arc where they were fighting against the Dark Guild. So that was very, very early on.
Yeah, so that's my opinion of the
There's
show.
me. There's me. First season, 276 episodes. Fucking watched it all several times. Second season, I think it's got another 200 episodes or so. Watched it all. Didn't quite rewatch it all. Several times. I watched the
Uh,
tournament, the Strongest Guild tournament, quite a few times. Didn't really watch more than that, other than Natsu going on his training session. The final season, I watched 2 episodes.
yeah, so he's more of a fairy tale fan than I am, and the reason why I stopped
And
watching
there's going to
it
be another
is
season.
yeah, and the reason why I stopped watching Fairy Tale is because I knew exactly what it was going to be. Main character fights an enemy, somehow overcomes it, and then completes the mission he was there to do. And then, do you know what happens next? Oh, it then goes back to step one. Main character goes to somewhere to complete to do a mission, finds an enemy he can defeat, remembers power of friendship, defeats enemy, completes mission, goes to the next location, repeats step one.
Essentially, but it got a little bit more to it than that, but it's not too far wrong.
Yeah, so I knew it was going to be repetitive, and so far in the story,
It is. There's so much character development that happens. It doesn't really matter.
lots of the characters for me were not too enthralling for me. I couldn't give a fuck about most of them. I didn't like Lucy. The only thing I liked about her was she's the same voice actor in English for Misa Misa. I
Yeah,
wanted to punt Happy as soon as I saw him.
that might have
Gray,
been really weird then.
Gray, I was like, no, pervert. And
I find this so
Natsu,
funny.
I love. That's not his name. Todd Peppercorn. Reason why I had to stop myself is I almost said Bryce Peppenbrook.
That's what
I
I went to.
because my mind keeps going to him instinctively. He is not. He is Meliodas. He's Kirito. He's every other person. Todd Peppercorn is nuts. Or from Genshin, he is Wolf Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've picked him immediately. So
So
love you, Todd Peppercorn.
I did not pick him for the name. I picked him for the abilities.
I picked him because of him voicing him. Also, I'm a very big advocate for Ling as well. Well, yeah, I think it's his name from FMA Brotherhood.
Ling, yes.
Yeah, Ling. Yeah, I love that guy. He's so funny, and Tom Peppercorn brings him to life. Anyway,
Right.
sorry about that. Next
So
one,
my
Fist of the
side of
North Star.
Fairy Tale,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
so much character development. Half of it is pointless. Half of it is filler for character development. It is very repetitive in the sense of power of friendship compels you. The power of friendship compels you.
Power of
And
friendship. That's the anime.
works out
It's just
logic
power of
that never
friendship.
gets used again. In the sense of main character fighting a strong enemy gets a new Dragon Slayer quote unquote mode, the Lightning Dragon Slayer, Fire Lightning Dragon Slayer mode.
Boosted gear balance. Sorry, wrong anime.
um, that he never uses again.
It's his Zanpakuto. Sorry, wrong anime.
And
He gets
then
a stronger quirk. Oh, sorry, wrong
enhances
anime.
his own ability. Some bullshit way gets the purest version of that ability from his quote unquote father, Igneel, the dragon that taught him the magic and raised him, which is the Fire Dragon King magic, which he can only use once and then it's gone. Because of character development, he couldn't fucking kill the enemy, could he?
Yeah.
He gets stopped. Anyway, so that's all with that one. Character development, funny, amazing combat scenes, funny humor, tits. Next one.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
sound about right. Yeah, it's a horny boy anime. It's essentially just you like tits, watch that.
fan
That
service,
is the
run,
only good thing
run,
about it
fight.
is tits. Anyway, Fist of the North Star, which I'm going to immediately say is on the same level as the other one we just talked about, only for the reason that it is fan servicey in the fact that the main character, every time he comes against an enemy, just kills them.
Oh, I
And
haven't seen it so fun.
Oh, oh yeah, Fist of the North Star, and I love like the main character as well. It's in like a post-apocalyptic world, and just every time he comes up to someone, just as rapid fire punches, and it looks like he didn't even hit the opponent, and then just comes. It's spawned
Just
off the most
unviable.
yeah, it spawned off the most iconic meme. Like you don't know it, but you're already dead. What? Explodes.
Unviable. Shindeyo.
Nani? Explodes.
Yeah.
I that's the only good thing about Fist of the North Star.
Doesn't he
Everything.
only say it once?
Uh, Actually, yeah, he does. In the manga, he only says it once, I think.
Hmm.
In the anime, I think he does say it more than once. But it is just that's essentially it. But there is like nothing else like interesting in the story. Even the story of like how he's gotten those scars on his chest. Yeah, it's not really that great. Like in the story, it's like it's good for its time, I think, but there is like others that overshadow it today. That is why I say it's not that good. Is because it's immediately dated for what it is, and like
Alright.
I understand that, and that's like I'm good. But if I watch Dragon Ball Z again, I know I'd be so happy to watch it again. Wouldn't be dated like this to the North Star.
Alright. Alright, FMAB.
Um. Okay. Yeah. That one. Um. I'm. I'm sorry to say this, but I think that's gonna be the first top.
The first perfect one.
Yes.
I disagree with that because it didn't hold my attention enough. I would say it's great.
So who we do the middleman masterpiece,
Yeah.
and the reason I want to know that reason though. I want to know the reason why you said it didn't hold your attention.
While I was watching it, I got to, although it did take me quite a while to watch it, I did watch FMA several times before, so I kind of preferred FMA to begin with. FMAB, and I'm gonna start leaving my mouse over it so people know which one we're talking about.
Yep.
Um, so FMAB, I got into it. Some bits of it had much less of an impact than it did in FMA.
Well, why don't you just say
S
Brotherhood instead of FMAB?
Well, yeah, I could do, but either way. So, continuing on, FMA had things that it focused on a lot more and had a lot bigger impact. With some bits that were more important that it glossed over quite easily and that didn't quite make sense. Um, then with, I'm gonna take what you said with Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Um, there was
He's sure
moments that it
always right.
glossed over quite quickly that should have had more of an impact for character development reasons.
Yeah.
Um, like in FMA,
Brother
but
Elric.
yeah, essentially,
Big Brother Ed.
other than hello, child, into a wall.
Oof. Yep.
That's what Brotherhood did.
Yep.
Um, anyway, so past that, I got to the point where Ling and I think May, her name is the child with the panda.
Yeah. I
I got to the
like her.
point where they were introduced. I don't quite remember how far after that I got, but that was the point where it completely didn't hold my attention, so I just dropped it from there.
Fair.
I do know what happens in the series, and I do prefer it over FMA.
You just never went back to watch it.
I it didn't again. I did try to go back and watch it a couple of times. I was watching it on Netflix, but I did go back and watch it a couple of times. But I didn't. It didn't hold my attention any further than May's introduction or May and Ling's introduction.
Wait a minute. That means he hasn't seen Armstrong. Oh shit.
Oh, I have seen Alex Louis Armstrong in that and his sister,
Yeah.
but that was through clips that by May's sister.
Exactly. You haven't been in the same premises as her, and all the good stuff that happens afterwards. Like so, yeah. It's all.
Oh, what, like a character going blind?
Yeah. Did I?
Did you even know which character I mean?
I don't remember. Oh right, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I remember now.
Let's just put it this way. Oh, snap.
Very, yeah. Fuck you. Very end. That is the very end. But anyway, I want to. The reason why I said top because I want to say the same sort of story is to begin with, like Deadeye, I didn't want to watch Brotherhood because I thought it was going to be a carbon copy of FMA. I thought it was going to be a carbon copy, and I went, why should I watch the same shit again? Because I, at the time, was not the type of person who would rewatch an anime. I'd rather watch something new. But I've now gotten to the point where I've watched so much anime, I'm like, yeah, I'll rewatch it again. And then when I heard it was like more faithful to the anime, I went, or more faithful to the manga. Sorry, when it's more faithful to the manga, I went, fine, I'll watch it. And then I watched all of it. I was like, holy shit, this is a lot better than FMA. And I kept my attention because well, it did lose my attention some bits here and there, but I kept it on. And I always like play a game on my phone or something whilst watching anime. So I had that on, played a game
I
at the
don't,
side.
so I'd like to try and focus on it.
Since I put it in English, it didn't matter to me, so I just played a game on the side. Can't do it in
So you
sub.
do what I do and you moan about it.
Uh, but no, if I'm going to watch an anime, I now watch it subbed. But at the time, I watched it dubbed, because I knew the voice actors and I already watched it dubbed, so I watched it dubbed. And then I watched it again because FMAB is just Brotherhood is so much better, and I watched all of it, loved it. Thought Ling was a bit annoying at first, but I started to love him after you watched their introduction. He's such a fun character, and I do. I am not an advocate though for Winry. I'm sorry, I'm not playing that side. I am playing more for Hawkeye. I love her.
Oh yeah,
She best go in that anime.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry
I
when we.
agree.
I'm sorry when we friends. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't please.
Friends.
Fuck you.
I never say shit, boy.
Fuck you. Yeah, we point out every time we fuck up. Yeah, we were just like, yeah, you said it. It's like, bitch, come on. But, no, Winry, I'm sorry, you are good. If she didn't exist, you would be the best girl. But Hawkeye does exist. I'm sorry.
What she does, like I like with her. I'm pretty sure it was her. One of her. I think it was her introduction, just with I forgot what his name was. Just the oh snap guy. I forgot his name. Uh,
I hate you.
Lieutenant Colonel Mustang.
I hate that you forgot Roy Mustang.
Yeah.
And I hate
Um.
myself that I forgot as well.
um. So with Mustang, her introduction with Mustang was him putting his gloves on, about to use his ability. She's trying
He's
to get his attention, but he's just ignoring her. Then as the enemy is charging at him, she swipes at his leg, fucking trips him up, and she's like, "Sir, it's raining. You won't be able to use your fucking combustion."
yeah, you won't be able to use your alchemy. Yes, yeah. My response though
She
is
creates a spark or
my
friction to use a spark, and then alchemy to ignite it.
yeah, or amplify it. But yeah. But
Yeah.
I want to say though, um, my favorite scenes in Brotherhood have always been a Mustang scene. Like, but nearing the end with the two homunculi, I love the scene where he fights both lust and envy. Love
Oh,
both
the way
those
Envy
scenes.
dies.
Spoilers.
I think that's the way Envy dies. Well, you.
Spoilers.
I gave the warning, bitch. Fuck off.
Fuck you. That's a major spoiler.
They all die.
What? I didn't watch the ending. What?
Fuck off. You have.
No, I
We
haven't.
watched it together the other day on anime clips.
Off, did we?
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, the other week then, but we definitely did see it recently.
The other year? Fuck off.
Couple, it was a couple of weeks ago, boy.
It was not. It was months.
Unless the day we was watching it and I watched it after. But I
You
swear
probably
we
watched
watched
it
it together.
after. We didn't watch any clips
I
of
swear we
Brotherhood.
watched it together.
We
Bitch,
didn't watch
fuck
that.
off.
We didn't watch that scene for like either months, or you watched it by yourself. So anyway, enough of that rant.
Yes,
Gintama,
moving on.
Gintama, fine.
You would put it in fine.
That was one of the ones where it's like it couldn't keep my interest, so I put it in fine.
I would put funny moments. Other than that, I've seen a couple bits of it, tried to get into it, dropped it, so yeah, I'm put fine as well.
Yeah, sorry. It's a very funny comedy anime, but the
Hello, I'm
main
Santa
story
Claus.
couldn't keep my interest. So yeah, done.
Yes. Alright, Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter
2011.
20 level 1 masterpiece. I'm not putting it higher. We can't put it in
I
perfect
would absolutely agree with that. I'm not gonna complain.
because it lost my interest in the Chimera Ant arc. I did love the designs of the characters, but I dropped it slightly afterwards after Miriam was introduced into the series. I'm sorry, I binged it like all the way through till that point, and at that point I just went eh.
Yeah, I hate the cop out they did with their powers in the sense of
Spoilers.
fuck. Oh, well, if you haven't seen the Nen part, then fuck off.
Fair.
Um, so when Nen was introduced,
I thought you were gonna
they
say stuff about the Chimera Ant's power, and I was like, no
it
spoilers.
is kind of including them, but not fully. I'm not going to explain their powers or anything.
Good. Yeah, but the
But
cop out with Nen of it being like
there's
six different,
six categories.
yeah,
One,
and like you
the,
have an affinity of one, and the ones next to it you have a slightly better affinity to, but on the other side of the
you
board
have
you have
next to no,
nothing. Yeah,
or like minimum of like 15% compatibility. Anyway,
yeah.
so what they did is they added. It's actually supposed to be five, but the creator was like, "Oh, I'm
It
gonna
looks better
fucking
with
cop
6.
out. I'm gonna cop out later with other abilities." So specialist, very, 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 very rare. Like one in a trillion people. I know that's not a fucking number. Fight me. Um, would be born or have the ability of a specialist. That's the
Ooh.
whole point of it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh yeah, but next to nobody other than Kurapika when he uses Emperor Time when his eyes go scarlet. Um, blah 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 blah. then when the Chimera Ant arc happens, they were like, oh, specialist, 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 specialist.
Yeah.
Fucking next, all of the royal guards, including Merrin, are specialists,
Yeah.
which means they have essentially 100% affinity and all, which is bullshit. And
Fun.
even some of the other ones have abilities that aren't categorized in the other five, so they're borderline specialists, which is shit.
No.
So I don't like how they done it. It was a cop out of abilities. Like, oh yes, we are really powerful. Oh yes, here's this. I can use all of them. Fuck you.
That's fair. No.
It makes sense why Netero is a specialist because he fucking trained for 20 years to become a specialist. Which I believe he's a specialist anyway, or he might be an enhancer or a conjurer and enhancer. But he trained for so long, he mastered them both. Oh, anyway, moving on. Inuyasha.
Yay! Finally, we moved on. I'd put Inuyasha as good. Okay.
I haven't seen it, so
Yeah, we'll put it fine then, because I've watched a lot of it. It is old. It is more rewatchable than North Star, but I still couldn't finish it. And like lots of other anime YouTubers have said, that it's one of those anime where like it is slow and the story just never happens. So,
okay.
well, meaning like, oh, there is this one enemy that we've got to fight, and they drag it out for the entirety of the anime,
Alright.
and then they never catch him.
I do kind of want to get another one out of the way because I can see myself talking about it for quite a while. Attack on Titan.
Yeah, let's put that in fine.
Yeah,
And
I
anyway, I'll
agree.
continue with the Inuyasha, and we'll briefly say Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
So yeah, like with Inuyasha, there is some good bits in it, but it is old as well, so it's like a bit dated. Yeah, we'll have to look up some stuff. So stop jumping the gun, you cheeky bastard.
No, I'm taking a look at what it is. Uh,
Ush,
Ushi and Tora.
Ushio and Tora.
I haven't seen that one.
Maybe. But anyway,
I don't know it.
Inuyasha, it is interesting to see this half dog, no, half wolf spirit, and this human girl who exists like hundreds of years in the future or something like that. And she goes to this magical well that teleports her back to the past. There's some interesting things in Inuyasha, just old, and the story just never happens. From what I've heard, it's good time but stagnant.
Fair enough.
And all right, now we'll move on to Attack on Titan. First two seasons I thought
General.
was good, but as soon as the state started to get a story, is when it started to be shit.
Yeah, because then they start overdoing it.
Yeah.
So typically, I would say most of Attack on Titan is quite decent. The world they build up is quite decent before they expand to the outer world.
The fight
Um,
scenes are very good. They're very well done by both animation companies, but they both don't. But the mangaka doesn't know how to write a fucking story.
yes. As well as the ending was shit.
Yes, sorry about
Especially how
that.
they looped it into itself, or into the storyline. There's like, oh yeah, this is all gonna happen again. Fucking have fun with that shit.
Yes, spoilers.
Very, very last panel in the manga. Read it.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just
good
gonna.
for a read if you want to sneeze. Sneeze at yawn.
No, it's very good as the bedtime manga where you go in bed and you're just there lying in bed thinking, oh, I can't sleep. So you just pick that manga up, sorry, and go, oh, that's what happens.
Oh, like the GIF I sent yesterday.
Yes. He sent the Luigi gif of Luigi starting to read and then just goes to sleep. Stuff you
Yeah, and it
would,
has
you
me.
the
It
stuff
has
you
a tag saying,
stuff you would notice if you joined our Discord.
"Yeah, join our Discord.
Join our
Join our
Discord.
Discord. Join our Discord.
Join it.
Join our Discord.
Join it.
One of us. One of us." All right, moving
One
on.
of us. So yeah. Bitch, no.
Yeah.
I noticed that. No, don't you dare. If you're gonna do that, put Boruto 2 tiers under. Yeah, that's the place I wanted to put it as well. Great.
All right.
Yeah. Now we'll go on to it as well because you've done a nice transition. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I am obsessed with JoJo because of its randomness. The story is stupid as all shit, so that's why we're not putting in a
Don't watch it if you
masterpiece.
love dogs. Don't watch it if you love dogs.
Yeah, because in season 3 they eat a dog. In season 1, pretty early on, fair game for spoilers. One gets
Burns
cooked
dog.
alive.
It's a hot diggity dog.
Yes, as you can tell, Deadeye is an absolute asshole.
I feel so bad for saying that.
Should be. And oh, JoJo, the first part was alright. And I loved the voice talents from Patrick Seitz as well as Johnny Youngbosch. Made me come. But then I saw season 2 and I hated it. I hated it. And then after I watched all of it and I gave it a
Sorry,
chance,
season 2?
uh, I went by part 2 is what I meant. But when I meant season 2, right? Part 1 is
So,
part
you've
1.
gone past
Let,
Jonathan.
let, let me explain it. Part 1, Phantom Blood, I think.
Yes, Jonathan Joestar.
Yeah, Jonathan Joseph. Part two, Bloody Stream. Oh, that's the opening. I don't remember. With Joseph Joestar. Part 3, Stardust Crusaders with Jotaro
Jotaro
Kujo,
Kujo.
and I loved him. And that is purely because of the voice actor. And I just love how the start of it, and I love it watching it in I watched both of it in English and Japanese, and I just love the this woman, Holly Kujo, who is the daughter of Joseph, just runs in like, "Oh, my baby boy, he was such a good boy." And you see flashbacks of him joining the army, stuff like that, being a really good school student or some shit like that. And then just he's in prison, and just you see him say, "Shut up, get out of my face, you bitch!" And she just goes, and she just looks and goes,
She just
"Okay."
happily, like she's in bliss. Just okay.
And the fun thing is, I watched that scene with my mother, and said to her, "Yeah, let's make that a running joke for our family." It never happened, but make that a running joke of us, me just looking at her and say, "Shut up, get out my face, you bitch," and she was okay. And
There's your
that
mother just turns around and punches you.
oh no, my brother would. I think he would, but he would say, "What the?" He would like more swear at me rather than punch me. I think he would get there, but he'd be like, "What the fuck? What would you say to my mother?" No, it's like it's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
And and the next one's Muggy, isn't it?
Yes.
I didn't.
Kingdom Magic.
Yeah, I didn't know until I saw the symbol that said like the writing said Muggy. It's like I didn't know what that was until I saw it said like finally
Yeah,
Muggy.
this is specifically the Kingdom of Magic, not the Labyrinth of Magic.
Very good. Fair enough.
I haven't. Well, that's a lie. I've seen a couple episodes, but it didn't get my attention,
Good.
so I basically
Then
haven't seen
put it
it.
in good then. Because
Yeah.
Muggy is a fun time. It's funny. I need to rewatch it because I can't remember
There's an
most
abridged
bits.
of it. It's funny as fuck.
Not surprising. It is rich
I've
for
also
most
seen it.
anime. It's funny. Need to rewatch it, and same with its successor because it's a prequel, so it exists. It was made after the events of Magi, but it takes place before the events of Magi.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you, Deadeye?
Yes, it is a prequel. Fuck off.
Making sure you are slow. Anyway.
Prequels are normally made after, but based before is why they're called a prequel. Suck my dick. On,
Yeah.
on, on that note, what he's got his mouth full. There is. There is. After we go through this one, I will need to end my stream because it is 10:30 currently. This went much longer this than I intended. Alright, let him finish and then.
Alright, anyway.
I fucking hate you.
Oh, I'm a sick bastard, I know, but anyway. Yeah, no, Magi is fine, has magic, has every useful, unique thing in it. Very good with the magic. Need to rewatch it. Anyway, I'm done with that.
Went so far into that bit. Fucking hell.
No.
Alright, Seven Deadly Sins.
Alright, first 2 seasons are perfect, but then afterwards, even in the manga, it slowly dips a bit. But like the manga, masterpiece for me. Like, manga's very good. It's always good throughout the entirety of it, with some ups and downs of story. Season 3, fuck you Netflix. Season 3, not 4.
Yeah, because
Just
the
dive
tentacles.
bombs, fucking dive bombs off the shallow end or the deep end. Just fucking dive bombs and tries to kill itself.
Damn.
That's what it does. But that is solely because of A1 Pictures. Fuck you, A1 Pictures.
All right.
Because when they made
Uh,
the first movie, like Castle's, that's all right. I was about to say something else um, that is a different movie. I was about to say Castle in the Sky. That's wrong. It's a Studio Ghibli film.
all right.
No, but what was it called? Prisoner of the
So
Sky.
what?
I don't remember what the name of the film was. The first Seven Deadly Sins film.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, movie.
Uh, movie.
Uh,
Prisoners of the Sky.
Haha, that's right. The second time. But anyway, after that one, A1 Pictures didn't get the results that they wanted, so they dropped the brand of Seven Deadly Sins like a sack of shit. Mind. So then it was picked up by the same.
Wait, did they really drop it after that movie?
Yeah, they didn't get the numbers they wanted, so A1 Pictures dropped Seven Deadly Sins. And then people gave the next animation company that picked it up so much shit. But that is because they didn't know what they were doing. They were just handed it and they went, shit, what we gotta do? We didn't do much research into it, so they did animation for it and they didn't know how to properly animate it, so it looked stupid. And everyone made so many
They had
jokes
a
on.
lot to live up to.
Yeah, and all the animation was so bad on it as well. And what do you expect from the people that made Konosuba? And as you can tell, I don't like Konosuba.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. So my side of Seven Deadly Sins.
Wait,
Fucking
whilst you say
love
it, I'll read
most.
the manga.
Sure. Yeah, I fucking love most of it. Saying that, I've got the two chapters of the manga in front of me as well.
Yeah, fuck you,
Um,
nerd. Got 9.
oh, and I stopped. I grabbed the first chapter. I flipped through it, just and then I get to the first full counter bit. Fucking love that scene.
Anyway,
Just conclusion.
uh,
I love that guy. Too go. Anyway, so the fight scene's really good in the first couple seasons. Um, they did go a bit far into the story. I haven't finished. I was gonna say Attack on Titan then. Haven't finished Seven Deadly Sins, but what I've seen of it, I fucking love so far. I love Escanor's introduction, general story, and abilities. How he is essentially the pinnacle of everything. I fucking love it.
yep. The
Uh,
only thing I got to
the
chime in though with that because I heard Escanor is I love two characters in Seven Deadly Sins, and that is the story of King and the enormous power of Escanor.
I don't know too much about the story of King. I know his general, I know a bit of his backstory, but not all of it.
There you go. I just posted something on the anime and manga channel that I think the stream should see.
In that regards, I would need to change mine to display capture.
Yeah. And there's the reason why I wanted to show them that.
Wait, so now it's not working. What have I set it to? Oh god, yeah. Why isn't it working? That's still not hidden. Oh no, it did change it. It's just very subtle.
Yeah, in the anime and manga chat. That scene I want to just mention because that's how they show his power level in the manga of this one demon clan member is like so powerful that none of the seven deadly sins could fight him, and yet Escanor comes along and they do this, and that's how the difference in their power is like symbolic of saying like he is that much more powerful than something that all the seven deadly sins struggle to fight against. And that's how you introduce a overpowered character. And
Well, yeah, because look at the size difference. He's less than he's smaller than a finger if his finger was stretched.
yeah, and like this is like he's not actually that much taller than him. It's supposed to be like he's like a foot taller, I'd say, in the actual like height difference, and
Uh,
like it is not much. In oh no, he's
yeah,
actually smaller than him,
he's
but it's
not in his full height, but he is a bit smaller than Galland.
yeah. But that's how they describe it though is that he is that much tall. Like that's how powerful he is. That's the difference in their power.
Oh yeah, because he buffs up. I want to try and find. Hey, look, there's the character I got for free.
Oh
Um,
look at that! That's the one I've got. It's superpower level 4.
anyway, so I want to try and find an actual. See if there's an actual.
Yeah, I've got
I want to see
incriminating
if there's.
evidence on that one.
I want to see if there's a height difference. Well, it shows an actual height difference. Well, that's probably the best because it's a bit slower. But
I mean,
it,
look at the left one. Look at that. That's the size difference between the two forms.
yeah, normal, night and sun in well midday,
Yeah,
nighttime, midday.
yeah, and one is like he is 5 foot something, and his day form is like 10 foot something.
I do again. I just want to try and find if they do show them side by side from a distance. Anyway,
Well,
it
not
doesn't really
really.
matter. I'm just curious. Oh, there's that in the game in one of the games.
Yeah, gigantic. Yeah, and we've played that game. It is fun to a degree, but then it becomes repetitive shit.
Netcode is absolute shite. So
That, as well as the game becomes fight this enemy, fight this enemy, fight this enemy. It becomes the same overall shit, like repetitive and stuff.
yes.
Anyway,
Um,
now Naruto, good. Just the general
uh,
bit of Naruto is good.
I would say very good just because of the combat scenes, but
Haha, no.
I'll go with you. I'm not going to talk too much about Naruto because it's a bit of everyone knows it. So yeah, Noragami.
Everyone knows Naruto, and it drags on too long, too much filler, and that's why I put it there. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Noragami, I dropped it pretty much immediately, so it'd have to be in fine for me.
I quite like Noragami. Second season's much better. The characters are very funny, especially Yato. So I would say this is good. I want to put it very good, but I'll put it good.
Fair enough. Next one, One Piece, very good in my opinion. However, I have dropped it like twice.
I want to say great because again, I fucking love it.
Yeah, I'm going to deny.
Easily one of my top. I'm gonna say top 20 because there's other ones that I would put slightly above it. But yeah,
I would put Dragon Ball above that. That's all I'm saying.
consider how much we've watched. So yeah,
Yeah, you've watched more than me. Then, alright, the next one, Silent would hate me because I haven't seen it.
I don't. Bongo Stray Dogs.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, Silent.
Neither of us have seen it, so yeah.
Hitman Reborn. I really want to try and watch it, but I keep dropping it.
I
So,
haven't seen it.
put it in fine. I'm sorry, I need to watch it again. Ryoku Kenshin. That one's fine because I think it's bad.
I quite liked it, but I didn't get too far in.
Yeah, same.
I got to sort of like the second arc in it when he's which it wasn't very far. I think I got to the episode. Don't know how many episodes there is of it. I think I got to. I want to say like episode 12 or so.
Yeah. And also,
Anyway,
next one, I'm going to say this.
Samurai Shampoo.
Yeah, this is the only one I'd put the same as Boruto.
I haven't seen, so all right.
That's all I'm saying. Then,
Sarah for the end.
except for the end, I'd put in very good.
Same.
Yeah. Just because like it's a cool premise of like humans versus vampires, and they use demons to try and help them out. And they don't explain the Seraph at the end all that well, and they like there hasn't been a second season, there hasn't been another season since then. But even other than that, good, very good.
Yeah.
Wait,
there is 2 seasons of Sarah for the end.
yeah, that's why I stopped myself, and I was like, no, there is. It's like, yeah, they haven't done anything else besides the ones
Yeah,
that they've done.
they led it up to build into a third season, but
It just
it's
never
not.
happened. Yeah.
No, there is talk of it coming back, but that's essentially just hearsay at this point.
All right, next one. Soul Eater, good. The ending does lack. Sorry, I'm one of those people where the ending means everything to me. That's fair.
I'm gonna put him fine. We've had that discussion before. I don't, although I do quite like some bits of Soul Eater,
Same.
didn't hold my attention long enough to actually get into it, and the Black Blood scene was a bit bullshit.
Also, I hate Excalibur and that,
Yes.
especially with what you've
Yeah,
done to him.
I forgot about this actually, but there is a they actually announced the 100 rules of Excalibur. One of which not only is it tea every 15 minutes,
Yeah, I know.
essentially, but it's praising Excalibur for 23 hours of the day.
That does sound about right. It's like, yeah, no one wants to wield
A
Ex.
second less, and Excalibur will not be with you.
Yeah, I was it. I love there's that scene of
You're
both
full.
Todd Heppercorn as Death the Kid and that Star or whatever the fuck he's called, the blue head one, just pick up the sword. We've got this new sword, and like he just starts talking to him, and they just go, "All right, let's go to sword form," and just puts it back in. Like, no, we're not having you. No, not you're
No,
not worth the power. No, fucking get back down there.
no, bye.
Yeah, no, they were like angry, like, no, not fucking having that power, like stomping on him and shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright,
next,
okay, cool.
fine. Like
You want to put that in fine?
there's good bits in it, like the 1000 minus 7, and like clicks the fingers. That is the only good thing I can say about Tokyo Ghoul. I'm sorry, the rest of it is snooze town. I'm sorry.
I would say it's great just because I absolutely love it. I've seen it so much. I don't want to finish it, and I'm on the second season of Re, but whatever. So I'll put it in good because all right.
Fair enough. Then next one, I have no idea.
This is the one we checked. The something in Torah.
Yeah, Ushio and
Ushio and
Tora,
Torah.
the Google. There you go, Ushio and Tora. I have never heard of this
Oh,
before.
this.
Yeah, I have
I've
never
seen this
seen
a
it.
couple. I've seen this a couple times. It's been recommended to me quite a lot. Long story short, one of the strongest like demons away sealed in his family's shrine.
Yeah.
He somehow gets the ability to see like demons and shit, and he has to bond with him, who has this spear through him by one of his ancestors. He has to remove it and gets bound to him, and somehow the main character is able to subdue him or power the mind or bullshit. They have to fuse and essentially protect his friends or some shit like that. That's all I know.
Alright.
Apparently, it is quite good. I've got to use now wallpapers. That's cool.
Well, anyway, back to the tier list.
Yeah. So
I
wrong one.
I haven't seen it all on you.
Neither have I.
No.
I
Uh,
haven't actually seen it. I've only seen clips, and that's not enough for me to say if it's good or not.
great, 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 great. Fuck you, great.
um,
Yes.
I have started watching it. I just need to. I think I have seen the whole thing. I just don't remember it very well, so I'll just leave it up to you.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, I'm putting great solely because they do like it's not that agreed. Um, it's not too out there in my opinion. Like with who the main character is, it heavily implies that it's the guy with the white hair, and I can't remember his name. Kuma. They don't imply it too well. They more imply it that is the other guy. I can't remember their names. It was a bit ago, and I only watched it once. But I love the other guy more, and like they do define him more as the main character because you're seeing it through his perspective that a random guy's come along and he's a lot more powerful than him. It's like, yeah, it does say that Kuma is it does imply that he's the main character, but you're feeling more with the other guy. I'm going
Right.
to do a quick Google search. Just don't mind me. Um, just the world trigger main character. No, oh yeah, no, just characters. I'm looking up his name. uh, uh, yeah, Mikumo. He like they keep going on with like he's the main character because they like pound it down. Oh no, it's Kuga. Sorry, I thought it was Kuma, but it's Kuga. And Mikumo is constantly um shown to be like he's very shit, has a limited amount of power, but he's doing his best to fight against adversity in the world government or so, whatever the fuck it's called.
World government. Look what it's right next to.
Yeah, fuck you. I can't remember what it's called, but it's something along those lines. Oh, it's Border. The company's name is Border, and they do their best with extra um other dimensions and other worlds and shit. That's what Border is about, is to make sure no one beats the shit out of the non trigger wielders. Because yeah, World Trigger, uh, Kuga, he's trying to get back home and to avenge his father's killer or some shit. I don't remember. I was mostly fixated with Mikumo because you see it through his perspective a lot. And like I said, he's very weak in comparison to Kuga, who has a thing known as a black trigger, and black triggers are known as like S tier items and shit. I'm trying to think of other anime where they do that sort of thing, where characters have legendary items, and they.
Sorry for the end. They have the like black grade demon items.
You said that. My mind went to yeah, Seven Deadly Sins with the holy relics.
Secret treasures.
That's it. Sorry, I said holy relics because that's what's in the game Grand Cross.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's better as sacred treasures. Like some people can wield sacred treasures and then they get more power from them. But
But they have to be bound to them to get to use those powers.
yeah, but with black triggers, it's yeah, it's actually more along the lines of Seraph for the End, but it's not bound to one person. So it's like more. Some people can use it, some people can't because of the difficulty of them and shit. And
Oh,
yeah, that was the one his Cougar's father left him. Was his father's black trigger, and he's like doing his best to get back home and shit. But I love this even more that there's a character in there, the only female in the main character's team, called Chica, and she is targeted by neighbors, is what they call the other world, and or the other any creature that comes from another world, and she has an enormous amount of Treon, which is what they call the energy. And
sorry. Yep.
yeah, I know you're trying to search for that anime, but Treon is like their energy source, like ki, haki, all that sort of shit. But
Yeah.
she has an enormous amount. They describe it as normal people, like their Treon can fit in their hand. Others like can barely fit in their hand. Hers, you need two fucking hands to hold it,
All right.
and that is rare. That is fucking rare for anyone to see. So, and they even like they give her the ability of sniper. They give her like a sniper rifle. Normal people, if they wield like a what's the fuck is it called? Semi-automatic sniper rifle. It will not do as
The
much.
semiotic ones that essentially is like a pistol. It just loads one in the chamber without having to cock it every time.
Yeah, and it's like bang, 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 bang sort of one, like quick fire instead of it being like bolt action where you like pull back and reload.
Semi-automatic is the one it cocks itself, so it's one shot, another shot, another shot, another shot without having to pull back the
Yeah, but then you
actual.
gotta empty the clip and put a new one in, sort of shit. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not fully automatic. It is semi-automatic.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say. With her using that is the same as someone using a bolt action, which is like a lot stronger. And if she uses a bolt action, is
Does it go
this
through the wall or something?
uh no, no, it's a bit more powerful than that. It is like a rocket launcher going through a wall.
Um.
Yeah, and then
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it shoots right through.
and it keeps going. So it's like, and in that wall that it showed you is
Is this it?
heavily protected by, yeah, that's the semi-automatic one, I think. And that scene is it's she was doing practice training in um the border agency, not that one, but the one you previously had it on. So leave it there. I'll explain it more. That that is border, like the big place that takes control over neighbors and makes sure that the other worlds are safe, and it's heavily protected by Treon, like their energy source. That's a prime example. Like their power levels. Mikumo is the far right, has the smallest amount of Treon out of a bunch of them. The um uh
Sorry, the fuck.
yeah, they scanned to see how much Treon she had, and that was her max amount.
Oh, okay.
And like that is like her using a small amount of her power. She's like very powerful. But like I was saying with the previous picture of her of that shot coming out of the building, that is heavily fortified. That wall is heavily fortified to where it's supposed to resist against an and it says there Iblis sniper, which is like the strongest sniper rifle they have. It is known to um stop people. If they shot one, it would leave a dent on the wall. Now, that's the best it would do. Hers, as you can see right there, goes fucking straight through this heavily barricaded fortified wall, and it leaves a cave sized in crater in the wall.
Well, if you think about it, if that is the size roughly of that, sort of size of the middle finger to the base of the mouse,
Nope.
to that it would be around about no, but size wise,
Yep.
and that's a diagonal view, so it would be at least that size, if not bigger.
Yeah, it's very big, and like that's how much power she has behind her attacks. But she does have a handicap of she doesn't want to hurt another person.
All right,
So
right,
yeah,
back to the list.
yeah. And the last one we need to try and figure out.
You hug show
No.
because we didn't talk about it.
Oh yeah, true. It is very good, and at the end it gets a bit bullshit, but like I can accept it because the rest of it is so good.
Yeah, and I love the outros to the last two outros. Just fucking amazing. Like, one line that's always two lines have always stuck with me is one of them is for some reason the people of the city still believe in the existence of the sun.
Yeah, stupid.
That is stupid, but it hit me, and I'm just there thinking, huh,
They're right, you
okay.
know.
And another one, which is of it is actually nothing but of the same song. It's how does it go again? Life without pain is a life without joy and without fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you don't know pain, how would you know what fun is or humor is or the
Yeah,
good things in life?
if you don't know what pain is, stabs yourself in the hand.
This is true pain.
It's just like
My
you just look,
pain is greater than yours.
yeah, you just look at your hand like, what the hell is this? Like you don't feel anything. But also, I want to say, F you,
Why?
because you made a Naruto reference. Fuck you.
Anyway,
That one, I think you're just gonna have to reverse search because I don't think you're gonna find it.
sorry, one second, I'm being called. Shall I be back?
Yep. Oh well, his mic is still on. That's just fun for us stream. So I'm going to mute it on my end. So it's solely his fault if it goes through here on his end. So gonna quickly chime in for those watching our streams. please hit that follow button for me, Kishiro021. Because if you enjoy what I do and what we've done so far, if you enjoy what we do, just give me that follow. I don't like that breathing. It's a bit creepy. Just hear it. You can just hear it, can't you? It's just disturbing.
Alright, I'm back.
There he is.
Sorry, for some reason been giving my food. Alright, so
Yeah, this is the
boy,
last one.
I'm gonna unshare my screen and put it into streamer's pause just while I try and find this out.
Okay.
So you might want to change your thing before.
Yeah, so just whoosh.
Has it disappeared?
Yep.
Alright, so stream is paused and
Yeah, I don't have a streams pause. I just put like BRB.
alright, so yeah, they can still hear us obviously, and because my screen is still sharing to you, that's fine.
Yeah. So we just need to try and. Yeah, he's using that tool of just snip it and just find it that way.
Dude, it. I believe that is, yeah, that is that one.
I'm
So
judging a bit of
then,
those files, but yep.
what do you mean?
Stream can't see it, but I can tell them all that you are a pervert. Why you show me again? Oh
Maybe
no.
you know it. Uh, Not letting me search
Well, why don't you just copy image and then just put it into Google Texts?
because it would only show PNG.
You know,
Yeah, it's not doing that. All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, because it would just come up that with a file where I saved it in a screenshot.
well, why don't you zoom in on the screenshot? We might be able to find what it says on it. There's red text on it. That's just fun.
It's in Japanese.
That's fun.
Uh, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, can't fucking read it.
Um, Get backers.
Alright. Yeah, it is Get Backers. We have never heard of this in our lives.
So I will just put this back on.
Same.
Oh yeah, because I'm still sharing my screen with you, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
zoomed in.
we have never heard of it
It's
in our
this.
lives. It's called Get Backers. But what is Get Backers about?
From 1999 to 2007.
A group that retrieves anything that was lost. Okay then. So can it get back my attention?
No.
Well then we're putting it in and haven't watched.
Yeah, I've got no idea with that one.
Well, we've now done our tier list, and if you think we could do a better
And it's
opinion,
only taken us like 2 hours.
yeah, but we'll also try and find another one where it has like anime characters or something for a different time.
1 moment, I am streaming.
With
Yes, sir.
that, we have finished our stream. So I'm now going to go and finish mine off, and Deadeye will finish his own off. So,
Right. 1 second. Oh, yep.
and now I've just left the call with him. Oh shit. Whoop. Shit. There you go. Completely That was totally intentional. So hope you lot have enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that follow button. Doesn't mean anything to you, it means the world to me. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I will see you lot on Thursday for a different back for another Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. Or Heart Gold Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. So see you then. Bye bye.